Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Teacher Simulator. So as some of you know, my girlfriend is a primary school teacher and it's got me wondering, would I be any good at that job? So we're swapping my hard hat and my high vis for a bow tie and some glasses. We were very shocked that we were picked then. So here we are in our classroom. I'm sat at the front asking the questions and my little children are down here. Well, they're not my children, they're just the children that I teach. But they're all patiently waiting to wonder what the next words that come out of my mouth are going to be. So I've asked them, which animal is pink? Who shall we pick? How about Shelly out the back? A cow? No, Shelly, you're an idiot. You're fired. Everyone's laughing at you. You're destined to be an architect, I think, right? Who else can answer? How about you at the front? You're already wearing a hard hat. I expect big things from you. Oh, yes, he knows. He knows. Right then, guys, what does LOL stand for? All right, go on, Shelly. Have another go. You got this. You got this. Lovely orange ladies. I mean, to be fair, you're probably more likely to know than I am. I'm getting on a bit now. I'm not really down with the kids. However, back in my day, it definitely didn't stand for that. You're sacked. Again. Right, go on then, James. James at the back. Live old lives. No, James. Right, come on. One of you must know the answer. Are we going back to the engineer? Laugh at. Oh, man, he's so clever. I can see why he wears a hard hat to school. Right, perfect. 2 questions were answered correctly, and we earned 134 quid. We can double the money by watching an ad. So, this video is sponsored by Factor 75. If you're like me and Paddy, you're probably too busy fetching sticks and chasing frisbees to have time to prepare and cook meals every day. Factor cuts out stressful meal planning and all the food prep. Your meals are ready in minutes, way faster than ordering takeaway. Now you might be asking, Matt, how do these meals differ to your standard pre-prepared meals? Well, all of Factor's chef-created meals are fresh, which means they're never frozen, and make it possible for you to achieve your daily goals through nutritious, purposeful eating. There's a load of different preference options like keto, calorie smart, vegan, and vegetarian. Plus, each week there's more than 27 meal options to choose from, with meal plans ranging from 4 to 18 meals per week, and you have the ability to add or reduce to those. And there's no commitment. You can skip a week if you need to, and you can tweak and customize your plan as you need. So use my link or go to go.factor75.com and use code POGRCE120 for $120 off 5 boxes, and you can spend more time carrying huge logs like this pooch. Anyway, thanks to Factor 75 for supporting the channel, but let's get back to today's video. Right, and thank you so much to those sponsors, because now we've doubled our money, $268. But let's not get blindsided. We're here to teach the younger generation why engineering is better than architecture. So Jeffrey, you're up. Right, yes, that is a cat. Well done. We'll tick that. That is not a hippo. That's a big fat cross. I love that worked. And that is an elephant. Big old tick from me. Perfect marking. Perfect. All right, this is our engineer, the teacher's pet. All right, that is a cabbage. Well done. That is a car, yep. And there's beans on that pizza. Well done. Bad marking. Well, you got an A+, so... Alright, that's a sheep. Apparently, that was a tick. Oops. That is a fish and the Eiffel Tower, though. Well done, A+. And look how satisfied we are. Alright, we'll collect that cash. Right, and because we're just a trainee, we only get paid per lesson we teach. So we can do some general knowledge with my kids. We could do a bit of food class. Or we could do TV and film. This is the best offer, but we have to watch another ad. Now, you've already had the sponsored ad read, so we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing a bit of food. Let's take the job. So first off, in order to cook food, you need to have a sharp pencil. Now, this is what I used to do back in the day at school. That wasn't sharp, okay? You gotta get through these as much as you can. Perfect. Right, we're ready for class. But on our way to class, we've got to monitor the halls. So let's just walk down the halls. Anything sketchy going on? So George, what have you been up to today? You were sensible with a glue gun, then you shared your crayons, and then you spat on the floor. And why did you spit on the floor? What do you mean you thought about the profession of architecture and it made your mouth fill with saliva like you're going to be sick, so you had to spit it somewhere? I think we'll let you go for that. Do not worry. All right, next up, what are you up to? The teacher's pet. Sorry, I should call you by a proper name. I know your name is actually Matt. A very good name, by the way. So what have you been up to today, Matt? Oh, you brought in a packed lunch. You shared your packed lunch, and then you had nicely polished shoes. Well, of course, you can go on your way. Yep. You got off with one there. Right, next up, we got a bully. Shelly, why are you bullying other kids? I really don't want to watch an ad, but I really want to stun Shelly. Damn it. All right, so I think we get to choose where we aim this thing. We can go for like a hip shot or go for the elbow. We could also do the forehead. I feel like the eyeball might be the most sensible choice. Ah! Oh, that was a tick. Nice. I did well there. Perfect. 3 students were disciplined correctly. And now we're finally in our lesson. So, Shelly, you had to draw an orange in your food class. I'm not sure that is an orange. It looks like a sunburnt butt pulling out a green sausage. So, that means you get a... You get an A plus apparently. Okay, draw banana. Steve, I'm proud of you. That is a banana. Congrats. Perfect. That's a very strong fruit you got there. All right, so back in food class, what do you have of me? You had to draw a pear. I mean, that's a banana. You could have been clever. You could have drawn something like that because that is a pear. Technically, it's a pair of bananas. But you got an F. Meanwhile, draw banana. You have drawn a perfect banana. You're getting a tick for that. Well done. Very impressive. The strongest fruit there is. A plus. And draw pineapple. Yep. I think if we were to just add that and that is perfect. Perfect marking as well. We make a great team, me and my students. And we've unlocked a new outfit, the beard phase. But I am a bow tie and moustache man, so we're going to be keeping this as we are. And then we're going to be doing the very important lesson of business. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't taught enough about business at school. So I'm going to be doing my very best to teach these kids what they need to know about business. And of course, that requires a very sharp pencil. I do imagine this is how teachers pretty much spend most of their time throughout the day, because it was one of the highlights of school. I have very fond memories of this. Right, so Shelley, tell me everything you know about business. A product sold by Volkswagen. Video games. We've been through this, Shelley. We've been through this. They sell false promises about diesel emissions. So no, you can't have that, I am afraid. An app for shopping, though? Yes, that is correct. And accountants work with food. I mean, as you can see in the background, they do use pie charts. So I feel like you are onto something there. I'm going to give you half a tick. Okay, you got a whole tick. You got a B. Congrats. Right. Come on then, Matt. You got this. UK currency. Yes, pound. Get in there. An app to search the web. What did you write there? Google. I'm really not trying to help this guy out. He is just perfect. He knows every single answer. Product sold by McDonald's. Hamburger. I mean, you've got to use that term loosely, but I am going to give you that. Perfect marking. Congrats. You got yourself a B. And then George. Engineer. Oh, come on, George. We've been through this every day. Remember the morning prayer that we do. Our Father who engineers in heaven. Matt be his name. When school is done, what shall we become? Architects will not be forgiven. So I'm sorry, George, mate. That's a big fat cross. You're fired from school. But you did get the other two right. Congrats. Well done. You happy with that? I mean, yeah, he's happy. He waved goodbye. And I'm a very happy man because I just earned 132 quid. So who else wants to learn about business? Does anyone here know which objects architects don't want you to use? Shelley, I see your hand isn't up. Do you know the answer? No? Okay. How about new guy at the front? Sorry, Schmeichel. Musical instruments. Oh, well. They are intimidated by musical instruments because it does take raw talent to be able to wield one. But that isn't the answer I was looking for. Anyone else? Matt? Furniture. Nah, subject to popular belief, architects actually like furniture because they actually like to lay on the chaise longue all day long. So, sorry, Matt, you're actually wrong this time. I know. George at the back was very pleased about that. But no, you're not answering. We're gonna let Sarah answer this one. Yes, that is right. Architects hate you using tech. That's because a quick Google search will show you that architects suck. So, congratulations. Well done, Shelley. You got the correct answer. Now, the next question, everyone. I want you to fill in the blank of this question. Architects like to waste what? Go on, George. You got this one. Dollars. Yes, correct, George. Architects like to waste dollars. Well done. Right, that's the end of class. And speaking of dollars, I've just earned mine. Oh, and it looks like we're close to unlocking a Mario outfit. So, should we do a bit of science next, or should we do some geography? Let's do some science, because without science, there probably wouldn't be engineering. But first, will you two break it up? Look how angry this person is. What happened? Shelley, what did you say to her? Why would you say ginger people have no souls? Oh, you saw it on South Park. You're just referencing South Park and she got the wrong end of the stick. All right. Break it up, you two. Break it up. All right, it's not working. I keep pressing this button, but they're just not breaking up. We're going to have to watch an ad so we can spray them to cool them down. All right, here we go then. Cool off. Get in your face. Let's try and wash that ginger. All right, there you go. Stop it. What do they look like? Right, so has everyone done their homework? Let's see your homework. Draw a panda. Very accurate. Right, Matt, what have you got? Draw a fox. I mean, technically, yes, you did draw the fox tail, so I'll give that a tick. Well done, A+. Draw a man wearing his mask correctly. That's an actually pretty good drawing. I mean, you could have been a bit more creative like that, maybe. A balaclava with scary teeth. But yeah, we'll let you have that. F. Anyway, we're a bit shocked we gained 84 quid for that. Literally one of the easiest days I've ever had. I don't know why my girlfriend complained so much, if I'm honest. What's going on here? Why are you sniffing your pencils? Everyone's sniffing their pencils. I don't understand what's going on. Matt, do you know why people are sniffing their pencils? No, you don't. Oh, okay. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Okay, right. I'm going to find the cheaters. Excuse me. I can see you. Shelly, get out. Cheating. At the back, what are you doing? Step outside. Is anyone else cheating? Anyway, so George, I can see him copying the bloke next to him. And then the bloke next to him is copying the person who left like 10 minutes ago, so there's literally no answers on his paper. And meanwhile, whilst I've been sat here, I've literally watched every single one of you cheat. I've seen you cheat, you, and even you, Matt. I expected better of you. But person in the front row, you're getting in trouble because if you're that close to the front, you should not be cheating. Now get out. I'm shocked and appalled, and then I'm happy because I got paid. All right, so now class, time for the final lesson of the day, geography. But first, a little bit more of this. So Gina, you're up first. So yes, I asked you to draw flooding. You could have also drawn an architect as well, but that's good. We'll let you have that. I then asked you to draw a pyramid. That's very impressive, Gina. Well done. And finally, I asked you to draw a forest fire. You drew what causes forest fires occasionally. I like your thinking outside the box. And so I'm going to put my tick outside the box as well. We're on the same page. You get an A+. Well done. Right. Goofy George. I asked you to hide the strongest shape in all these. So let's see what we've got here. Yes, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I think you can have a tick for that one. And the Statue of Liberty. Aha, I see what you did there. That's genius. That is genius. Right, and I asked you to hide the strongest shape. That's not a very strong flag. You should have done something a bit more like this. That is a much stronger flag. A perfect flag. And then Matt. Yes, Matt. Yes, I can feel. Yes, you got an A. You got an A+ again. Great job, Matt. One day, I think Matt's going to grow up to be an engineer. So that was life as a teacher. It was actually easier than I expected it to be. I've heard a lot of horror stories about being a teacher, but most of all, I'm just pleased that I managed to teach these guys the way of engineering. You're at the back. Stop copying. Stop copying. Get out. Damn architect. All right. Anyway, guys, I will say peace, love, and it's 10 to 2. Bye.